What's up guys, Luke here from Luke's Points and Miles. Today I'm going to go over a card that came out recently but didn't create much buzz, and that's because, well, it's just not for very many of us. But I decided to apply for the card after listening to some conversations about it and doing my own research. Today I'm going to be talking about the Avianca LifeMiles American Express Elite card. And before I get started, I'm not trying to convince anyone to get this card. I just don't think it makes sense for very many people, but I'll also explain why I think it makes sense for me to try it out, at least for the first year. So grab a cold drink, get comfortable, because there is a lot to discuss about this new card from Cardless. Real quick guys, I'm going to pause for a moment to talk about Mumu. Did you know that many brokerage apps nowadays offer programs with APY, allowing users to not only earn interest on their uninvested cash balances, it also saves time to transfer funds in between accounts. This convenience encourages better saving habits and maximizes the potential returns on your cash holdings. And Mumu is the one that I want to bring to your attention. It is a Silicon-born, one-stop trading app, and right now they're offering some great benefits for new users. When you open a new Mumu brokerage account and deposit just $100, Mumu will give you 5 free stocks, but when you deposit $1,000, you'll get an extra 10 free stocks. That's not all. You can also enroll in Cash Sweep and for a limited time earn 8.1% APY. That's 5.1% base plus a 3-month 3% booster on your uninvested cash. Terms and conditions apply. There's a link in the description below. Click on it and start your investing journey today and get some free stocks from Mumu. Okay guys, back to the card. First, let's talk briefly about Avianca and their LifeMiles program, because it's one of the best kept secrets in the game right now, in my opinion. Avianca Airlines is a Colombian airline that's been around since 1940, and they're actually the second largest airline in South America behind LATAM. Avianca's main hub is in Bogota, but one of their focus cities is Miami. Avianca has around 125 aircraft that service 74 destinations. Now, this is all bound to have some of you saying, Luke, I'm not flying to Colombia. Why would I need Avianca? And that is a really good question. But Avianca is a Star Alliance partner that has some of the best redemption sweet spots in the game. Most importantly, North America to Europe on a ton of different partner airlines. But we'll talk more about that towards the end of the video. So about this new card from Cardless, does it have a bonus? Of course it does. And just like the card itself, I don't know if I'm recommending this card just for the bonus to very many people. The bonus is available in 2 stages. Those that were on the waiting list for the card will also earn an extra 10,000 LifeMiles on top of the regular offer, which I guess is pretty cool. Spend $4,500 in the first 90 days and you'll earn 60,000 Avianca LifeMiles. The most recent valuation from the points guy puts Avianca LifeMiles at a value of 1.7 cents per point, making this portion of the bonus worth a conservative value of over $1,000. Now, for perspective, Avianca charges $63,000 for JFK to Zurich on Swiss Air in business class. And that definitely costs more than $1,000. Now, the second part of the bonus might not be worth it to some, but we'll take a closer look at those numbers. Spend a total of $25,000 in the first 12 months, and you'll earn an additional 40,000 LifeMiles. At first, you're probably thinking, oh, no thank you. But if you're someone that is not applying for new cards for a while, and you have a higher spend, then when we include at least 1 point on the spend, that will give you at least 60,000 additional LifeMiles for that additional $20,000 worth of spend. That comes out to 3.33 LifeMiles per dollar, and if we use that TPG value, we're looking at over 5.5 cents per point in value with Avianca. I know that is a roundabout way at looking at that, but as we dive deeper, you'll realize that you'll be earning more points than that, so keep an open mind with that second stage of the bonus. Obviously, opening new cards for more sign-up bonuses will be a better return, but not all of us are in that phase of our points and miles journey. Now, the part I should have mentioned right at the beginning, this card has a $249 annual fee. Just seeing that number makes me think one could no doubt earn more Avianca LifeMiles just opening an Amex Gold card. So the benefits and perks will have to be pretty great for this card to make any sense at all? Well, let's take a look. Here are the earnings, and I think you'll agree, again, there's nothing exciting about this. 3 times miles on Avianca Airlines or LifeMiles purchases. One thing to note, that 3x on purchasing miles, in my opinion, could be interesting. LifeMiles are one of the currencies that I think are worth purchasing when they're on sale. But 2 times on dining and all other travel, 1x on everything else is pretty pedestrian. But there is this. Your earnings are doubled up to 1,000 miles per month while you hold the card. You need to be a serious math nerd to figure out all those extra miles, but I think especially in the first year, this might be interesting. That would make at least a portion of your dining and travel worth 4x, and 6x if you're buying LifeMiles. Either way, if you're spending at least a bit every month to get that second stage of the bonus, I'd say you can expect an extra 1,000 miles per month. Now, here's where the real research comes in. LifeMiles now has a subscription program, and holding the Avianca LifeMiles American Express Elite card grants you a light version of the subscription. The benefits of this LifeMiles Plus Lite are as follows. Another 500 bonus miles per month. Now, let me say this, and I'll save you the trouble of the math. These extra miles won't make up for that high annual fee, but it could actually soften it up if you're going to be a LifeMiles user. A little more on that later. You're going to get 10% of your miles back on Star Alliance flight redemptions. So that Swiss Air flight we just talked about for $63K, well, you're going to get 6,300 LifeMiles back on that, bringing the total cost to $56,700. I'm starting to see some nice things about this card and this program. You'll also receive up to 25% redemption discount on Avianca Airlines flights. So maybe you're traveling from Miami to Cartagena. Those flights will be very good deals with that additional 25% discount. I think we can all agree that you won't automatically get great value from this card from what we've talked about, but if you do get into it and really work the program, I can see some potential. Holding this card also grants you LifeMiles Silver status. Silver status includes Avianca Lounge access, and they have at least 7 of them. 6 within Colombia, 1 in San Salvador. Silver status also grants you premium seat selection, upgrade options, additional check bag, 30% bonus on paid flights with Avianca, priority check-in and priority boarding. And to sum it up, there are no foreign transaction fees, and your Avianca miles won't expire as long as you hold the card. Now, let's talk about Avianca LifeMiles program. Using Avianca LifeMiles for domestic flights here in the US can get you some pretty cheap fares. The best example for me are positioning flights. Let's say EWR or Washington Dulles. I can book those flights on United for 6,500 miles. If you're someone who can travel overseas in economy, then you really have tons of options. How about JFK to Frankfurt on Lufthansa for just 24,000 LifeMiles? Can you get economy flights for less miles? Yes, but Avianca is not going to pass on fuel surcharges. And with some carriers like Flying Blue or British Airways, those fees are sky high. How about Miami to Cartagena for a weekend beach trip? 20,000 miles. How about Boston to Lisbon, Portugal for 63,000 LifeMiles, $27. There are tons of great options, and Star Alliance is the largest airline alliance, so there are so many great opportunities to fly on so many different carriers and still have access to cheap domestic flights on United. Now, obviously, I don't want to seem like I'm pushing this card. I applied and I was approved, so I'm going to burn it up this year. Do I like the LifeMiles program? Yes. I transfer American Express points to Avianca whenever there's a bonus, and I would consider purchasing Avianca LifeMiles when there is a sale. Also, having this card should give me a ton of great options and value in the next year. Do I think it's a long-term keeper card? No, probably not for me. But can it give me the opportunity to make some great memories now? Yes, absolutely. I'm hoping I can find a way for this program to enhance my South America explorations as well. Okay guys, this is it for me. If you would like to support the channel, please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want more information on credit cards, Check out my super cool card link in the description below. And as always, if you have stayed all the way to the end, I appreciate you and I want to thank every single one of you.